Yeah, I wanted to play Kiana, but she's just too hard to play right now. So I decided to try something new.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, my early game in this game was really nice, but my mid game was horrendous. Like, I just, that wasn't good. The Gwen was just every.
Hmm. Well, if you had a good early game, you should already know what I'm gonna say. As long as with the early game, you just need to prioritize objectives, right? If you're winning early game,
Yeah,
that means you have no excuse not to have a 20-minute mark, 3 dragons, 3 grubs, a herald. And if you have all those things, then it should be hard to throw a late game because you just have so many extra stats than the opponent, right?
yeah,
So we'll see. The fight looks good. You get a max charge W on the Gwen, looks great. Get a max charge on the Pantheon, looks great. Gwen and Pantheon both die. Can't pull dragon because we're too low, so let's just base. Get our item. Look to ult bot looks like. Max charge Q. Get the. I think the second this happens, just go. I mean, here after the Q, you could just ult to guarantee it. Double knockup, right? Q knockup and ult knockup, and then you'll never get CC'd by Lux because you'll be ult makes you unstoppable, right?
yeah,
This works too. And then here, just go pull dragon because already carries dead. Perfect. Got dragon. Now grubs up in 30 seconds. So if I'm you, I just want to full clear up and start grubs on spawn, right? Especially because you're Sion, you actually love grubs because you can just queue all of them, and all the small ones. Stack up your W. I think at this point you just go for the Urgot, right?
yeah,
Urgot's half HP, so your ult will bring him here, and then your Q will just kill him. So our Q just kills this guy, and then afterwards you're 2v1 versus Gwen, so she has to leave. There's no way she'll win or do anything, right? So you just go for
yeah,
Urgot at this point. He's a low HP target. He's the guy without an E. Doesn't have a dash like Gwen E. He has a dash, but it's not as easy to use as Gwen, right? Kill this guy and pull the grubs. Perfect. Okay, well I like the way you're prioritizing objectives this game. That's good. So far. Now we're playing for 2 minutes on dragon. So game plan is just clear down, play for dragon, clear our camps. See that they're fighting, so we ult over. Really, really good ult. 2-man ult. Awesome. Boom. Don't forget to like use Tiamat. If you're gonna, I mean, Titanic. Like if you're gonna buy, you actually have to press the button, right? There's no point to
yeah.
buy
I
an
know.
item with an active if you're not pressing it. And you didn't press it once this fight still. Still haven't pressed it. Still haven't pressed it. There we go. We finally pressed it. W. And don't forget a W as well. Like you're just not pressing your buttons. You have W up, and it would save you because it gives you a shield, obviously, right? So just really bad death. You have a big shutdown too, so giving 700 gold away should feel really bad. It's pointless, right? Okay, dragon's up in 5. I want to clear torch. I want to do the dragon. Big Q. Big fight. Double kill. Boom. Now let's go dragon. Heal up a bit. When it comes, don't forget to click W. You can ult him as well. Don't forget to click Titanic. Yeah, you're not clicking your Titanic. You keep forgetting.
That's one of my issues right now. I know I'm not using it enough.
Yeah, it's big shutdown. Both your deaths are avoidable this game, and this one's that last both of them gave a big shutdown. So
That's what the Gwen got really fed, and he got really strong. I was I was ahead by a lot in the early game, but then he basically got in the game. Well, it was like 2 or 3 levels up on me at one point.
Full dragon again. We get it. Nice. Next objective is Herald. You're gonna play for a Herald next. I think you are fighting a little too much. Like I think after this Herald, I think it's fine to cross through top. You're not gonna. You should accept. I'm probably never killing this guy. Like he's full
Yeah.
HP. I think going here to fine pushing him out, getting the wave, and then go do Raptors, do Red, do Krugs, pull the Herald. Right. I don't like the idea of you chasing this guy to kill him. It's like it feels a bit delusional. Like there's no way you kill him. He's full HP, soul laner, like running away. He's not like he's like
Yeah.
still under your tower or anything. You know. Like you have better things to do.
Yeah.
Instead, all you do, you face like you just face check jungle. Think or also you don't even though you don't see Gwen, you should. I think it's safe to assume she's bot. Because think about it this way: you did dragon, she never showed up. You have vision bot side, you don't see her there. Your teammates are literally like, look how aggressive they're playing bot lane, killing their enemy bot lane. Gwen doesn't show up. So if she didn't come to dragon, then she didn't counter gank the bot gank right now. And she's not
Yeah.
fighting Gnar, then she's probably just in the top jungle. Like where else could she be, right?
Yeah.
But again, even without besides all that, you should just be doing your camps. You got Raptors up, you got Red up, you got Krugs up. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have other stuff to do. I think the fact you trade 1 for 1 is actually best case scenario. It ends up being really not that bad, but I think we could attribute that to them probably playing it badly too, right? Oh, the fact this guy
Yeah.
dies is actually crazy. This actually ends up being really good. It just I do think there's a bit of a luck element to it. And here I think
Okay.
here the second here I think you just instantly pull the Herald, right? Think about it this way. Boom, Lux is dead. So we have 45 on the map, no advantage. Plus you see the enemy jungle with bot side. So not only do you have no advantage, but the enemy smite is across the map from the objective. So it should be like really obvious. Oh nice, free Herald. So this game you could have 3 grubs, 2 dragons, a Herald. Like we're just playing a nice objective game, right? Instead we invade the enemy jungle and we just die for a wolf camp. And if we want to camps,
Yeah.
we have all our camps right here, right? If you want to camps,
Hmm.
you have guaranteed camps that take no risk right over there.
Yeah.
So I think this is again another really bad death. You just get free objective for free. Okay, remember when the games are ahead, you gotta just be really objective focused. Like in this case again, their enemy jungle is dead. They have no smite. Why would I ever go to wolves instead of pulling a free herald? And again, it's obviously free because they have no smite. So who's gonna smite away from you, right?
Yeah.
Let's watch this fight. Nice. Wow, yeah, I mean, really good R and Q this fight. Thing once here though, you should just start walking out. Like you should already be like, well, nice, we got 3 kills for 1, right? 3 for 1. Now as long as we don't die, I run away, maybe he flash over the wall, this guy runs away. Now as long as we can wait for Zeri, maybe wait for Nar to TP in, maybe Echo can bait and he can TP back, then in 20 seconds or 22 seconds we can fight this dragon number advantage, right? They're going to have 3 people dead for
Yeah.
dragon, no matter what. Bard's gonna be alive by then. Dragon's 22, Bard's left at 20. So we're gonna have a 5v2 for dragon as long as we live right now. But if you die right now, then you won't. So again, the only thing you should be thinking about is the objective. And if you think right now, damn, we got 3 kills, as long as we can not die right now, the dragon's guaranteed. But if we die, the dragon's not guaranteed. So again, it's all about just being super anal and just thinking about objective. Only the objective. How do I get the objective? How do I guarantee it? How do I, make sure we get it? Oh, if I don't die here, then we have number advantage. And number advantage usually equals winning fight. Sick. I'll just play KD. I just won't die. I just won't go in. I'll just flash out, right? If you could enter that type of thought process, I think you'd get this third dragon. And if you get the third dragon, I think the game goes in a real again, you're just gonna have like guaranteed scaling, right?
Yeah.
I think here as well, I would happily die for this dragon. Like think about it this way. You see how much damage your Q does? Your Q does look at this. Full charge Q does 394, right? So basically 400 damage.
Yeah.
Your smite does 1400. So Q smite does 1800. So at this point, when you see that the dragon is in a second 2.2 is 1800. This is what like 2 more autos, and then you can just stand still, put your W on top of yourself, and just Q smite it, and just die with a smile on your face. Nice, I got the third dragon. And and then also like you have like your passive, so you can still help out in the fight afterwards. Blah blah blah. So I think here like if you're gonna play to like live, you should have done it like earlier in the example before. Doing it now and when there's a dragon you could be dying for is doesn't make as much sense to me, right?
No.
And now this is still good. Spamming Baron, spamming Baron, spamming Baron, spamming Baron. Why are we chasing a Lux? Why are we chasing a support Lux? Look, all 5 of my teammates are alive. All 4 enemies are dead. The only person alive is a Lux. Who the fuck is that Lux? nice. If my Gnar wants to go chase him, sure. Me and 4 other people will go do the Baron. But you're
Yeah.
not even thinking. You're just chasing. Again, we need to be constantly thinking of the objective. It's fine that you didn't get Dragon. If we get a 21-minute Baron, we probably win the game on the spot because 21-minute Baron, that's just a game ending, right?
Yeah.
And look, all 5
That's
enemies are
it.
dead. You can't think of a single reason why we can't do this Baron, right? There's no reason.
Yeah.
So you could have got the start Dragon. I think you could have got Baron here. And obviously, if you imagine the game, you have 3 Grubs, Herald, 3 Dragons, and Baron. It doesn't matter how well Gwen scales. The game's not. She's not going to be able to scale. You just have too many objectives, right?
Yeah.
So I think, again, I think it all. I actually think for bronze, I think your side mechanics are actually not bad. I think you landed a lot of multi-man Qs in this game. I just think you have to be way more, especially when you play a champ that's a tank. Until you play a tank, you should be under the mindset of, okay, I don't really scale well. Tanks aren't known to scale. Carries scale, so I need to wrap games up fast. Again, how do I wrap games up fast? It's really hard for games to go late game if you have a 24-minute soul or a 20-minute Baron. Games will never go late game if that's the case.
Yeah.
Also, I think that I said this before, but in mid game to late game, which is where we're approaching, junglers are just glorified babysitters. Our job is to make sure our teammates don't die, our carries don't die. A 5-item, 6-item Sion is not going to carry this game. Agreed? Like, Sion's just not a carry champion when you build them tank like this. Who's going to carry
Yeah.
fights? It's Zeri and Echo. So what sounds better? Getting 100 gold Krug Camp for my next tank item that's going to do nothing? Or fighting with my Zeri here, fighting with my Echo here, look at.
Actually, it was a strong member in this game.
Say again?
Thor was the strong member in this game, actually. And Echo.
Yeah, well, Echo, Echo's fighting in the jungle right now, but his jungle's across the map on Krugs. See? So, I think you have to play with your team more as well when it comes to like mid late game here. I think early game playing selfishly is fine, but at this point, farming up isn't. You're not gonna carry the game by farming up as a tank. You gotta enable your carries to carry and be that beefy frontline tank in front of them, right? Oh, nice try. This is a good example though. Like you engage for your team. You might. It looks like you might have suicided, yes. But like you're frontlining. You're engaging. You're tanking all the damage. They're using all their spells on you, and because of that, boom, your carries are. They have no way to kill your carries because they just used everything to kill a full tank Sion, right? So this is what I want you to be doing.
Yeah.
Like just play.
I did, but I had the dragon there with my smite.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be mad at missing a 50-50. It's called 50-50 for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Sion jungle. Nice.
Yeah, and the game is just we're so late game. At this point, you don't really have much control. You just need your teammates to team fight better, and you just need a front line for them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it doesn't really
He's
make
playing Sion into Gwen.
I think it doesn't
Yikes.
really make any sense to ult in. Like you have 2 of your teammates dead, right? Echo and Nar are both dead, so it's a 3v5. The enemy team has 5 enemies alive. Your team has 3 enemies. Your team has 3 allies alive. Why would you ever want to fight a 3v5, right? You said yourself that your Zeri's not strong. You said that your entire team is Echo and Nar. Remember when you said that? So why would you ever want to fight
Yeah.
without Echo and Nar? And obviously they're dead, so they're not going
And
to
then,
be here. It's not thinking.
yeah.
Okay, let me fast forward to some later fights because I assume this just becomes a shithole for a while. I mean, it's really hard for you to do anything versus Gwen this late in the game. Like you can't do solo plays. Like that's what I mean. Like farming camps like this makes no sense. You're basically full build. I know you're not 6 items, just 5, but tell me if the 6. Let's say you have your 6 item right now. Let's say you have it in base. Does it change any way you're fighting? Do you do any more damage? Are you any more tankier? Like you're still getting one shot by Gwen, and you're still not doing any damage because you're a tank, right? So the only thing you should really care
Yep.
about is following Echo around like a doggy, following Nara around, following Zeri around, just trying to be a frontline for your tanks and enabling them to do damage in fights, Because there's no
Yeah.
way you're gonna do anything. Like you just had a full charge Q, 300 damage. It's boom. I just heard a rubber ducky explode. Uh, let's go to these late game Baron and Elder Dragon fights. Kind of same thing here. Like Nara's dead, Zeri's coming out of base. I think play it slow. Like you could stand like here and still be in smite range, right? But still be not be in range of getting hit. But when you walk like this, he can hit you, he can hit you, the guy here can hit you, they can all hit you. But if you just stand like here, don't ult and just chill, you're still in range to walk
Yeah.
up to smite, right? Worst case scenario. And you're not taking free damage, so you're giving bar time to come, you're giving Zeri time to come, you're giving Echo time to E over and do some, do Echo things. But you're just running in without your teammates nearby and just tanking so much free damage and just dying before your teammates can even help you out, right? Like you just have 4 people hitting you. You could have been standing here like the
Yeah.
entire time instead, where Ashe can't hit you, Lux can't hit you, and then you're still like this is like smite range, so you could always like walk up and ooh I could just smite, or but here and then when you see the Baron gets like 3k, then you can ult in from here, right? So
Yeah.
patience. Realize I picked a tank. I can't. The Zeri stole it too. That's funny. Okay, let's go to this other fight. Let's watch the team fighting.
It's not even Elder. It's
Oh,
3-3
oh
and
yeah.
Rage.
You're right. Yeah. Okay, now they got the dragon. It's still not Elder. It's still third. Let's see. And I don't think there's anything. I think you had a good ult. I mean, you missed it. I think the angle is good. You could probably turn it off earlier, like right here when it misses. I mean, not misses. The guy died before. Now you could just ram it into the wall, or you could just retoggle, right, to cancel it.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think this fight was your fault. I think your team just died. Okay, last fight of the game with this Baron. Let's watch it. God, you're fucking tanky. Oh wow, Nar ulted him the wrong way. Yeah. I guess you guys won. I mean, honestly, this should be good. Like you should be. I know it looks sad, but you should be happy. Like Gwen hitting you over hitting one of your carries is like best case scenario, right? Like you'd rather her be hitting a fucking useless Sion than like your Zeri or your Echo or someone else, right? So I think this is good. But this is good. Like this is a fight where all 5 of your teammates are here. Echo's here, Zeri's here. While your other fights where you died, your Zeri was here, your Gnar was dead, Echo was over here. You know what I mean? So but now the one time you fight with all 5 teammates next to you, boom, you win the fight. Who would have guessed, right? Because if you're
Oh, it's because I told him. I was in his stream. I told him, I was like, wait.